What's going on, y'all? So I wanted to do a quick video of just showing a warm-up that I do for my clients in person, just so that you guys can stay warmed up before you go into your training sessions. I hope that you have been warming up before your training sessions so that your muscles are a little bit less tightened up, a little bit more loose, that you have your blood flow going with your heart rate and everything like that. And so warming up is extremely important. We definitely want to minimize injury as much as possible. And so if you've been following along, you can slowly touch your toes like we did before. With this one, right now I'm just basically going from side to side with a nice lateral stretch, getting my hamstrings as well as my calf muscles as well as my quad muscles to be nice and stretched out. This is also a nice stretch for your glutes. You're basically going to have your knee go all the way up to your chest. If you are having a hard time with the balance, you can always hold a wall, or you can do the stretch on the ground. So you basically just lay on the ground and have your knee go right up to your chest. Okay guys, next we are going to do some upper body rotations. This is great for your hip flexors as well as your core. We're really just sort of loosening up our upper body. This is going to be great when we actually start to run and exercise and jump around. Our hips will be a little bit more loose. We'll have a little bit more mobility in our knees and our legs. Right now, as you can see, I'm doing my toe touches from side to side. So my calf muscles are going to be a little bit more stretched out, as well as all across my legs. I like this stretch because it's a dynamic stretch, which just means that basically I'm moving as I stretch, and I'm allowing that blood flow to really go from my arms to my knees, as well as getting that transverse movement. That transverse movement basically just means that I'm rotating, I'm using either my arms or my legs and crossing it over my body. Transverse movements are amazing for your obliques, which are the core muscles on the sides of your upper body. And so, you know, it's easy to focus in on our core muscles in front of us, but we have core muscles on our sides, we have core muscles in our back, and so it really just kind of gets a full body ab workout or stretch for the exercise. As you can see now, I'm swinging my legs back and forth, really just getting ready for the training session. Now we're going to go into a little bit more of a heart rate warm-up, and so this whole time I'm going to be doing some exercises that are really just going to help my heart rate to get up a little bit. You can break into a little bit of a light sweat. That is perfectly okay. Right now I'm just getting my calf muscles, so I'm just touching my toes from side to side, taking my time. You're going to notice a trend. I'll go back and forth between stretching and dynamic stretching and actually moving and doing some type of physical activity. All of that, those three components, stretching, dynamic stretching, and an actual exercise, is going to help that blood flow throughout my whole body and help me to get warmed up for the training session. Okay guys, now we're just doing our lateral leg swing. So again, you can use a wall to try and get that leg as high as you can, okay? All right, now we're gonna go back into an exercise where we're gonna get our heart rate up. So we're gonna do some pulse squats. Remember, we're basically just going down into a squat and just popping our feet in, okay? You can just do a few of these. You don't have to worry about the reps. You know, if you do 10, you know, that's okay. Just anything more than 5 should be good. You really just want to get your heart rate up. Now we're going into our skater hop. So again, we're continuing our theme of getting our heart rate up. Okay, you can do these as fast as you can. Try and work on that balance as we extend our arms all the way through. Okay. Now we got our seal jacks. Okay, so still a lot of jumping exercises, but this should really start to get your heart rate up. Now you should be starting to break into a little bit of a light sweat before that training session. Alright guys, we're almost there. Remember, you know, a warm-up should consist of about 5 to 10 minutes of you stretching, of you doing your dynamic movements, and as well as doing your exercises, okay? 5 to 10 minutes should be good enough for you to get your heart rate up. Should be good enough for you to feel like you're warmed up and you have a little bit of a light sweat, okay? Now we're just going to our shuffles. Almost there, guys. You should do this before every training session if you can, even if it's just for a little time, okay? You want to minimize your risk of injury by getting your body warmed up.